This is actually the industry that is going to change. There are 100 million youth all over Africa who are looking for employment and anything to do.
From the sweeping savannas of the Masai Mara, the sights of Kilimanjaro in Amboseli, the white sandy beaches of Diani Beach, to the urban skyline of Nairobi, our country offers a natural film studio.
This sector is reshaping how value is created and how countries compete. And in this global shift, Kenya is not catching up. We are at the heart of this. Our role in this forum is beyond the forum itself. It's to facilitate the connections that turn the opportunity into investment.
Our vision is clear: to position Kenya as Africa's leading hub for creative and cultural innovation. Because when we invest in creativity, we invest in more than art. We invest in jobs, we invest in innovation, we invest in identity, and ultimately we invest in the future of our nations.
We need to invest in infrastructure. Again, it does not have to be the person who is performing who is investing in that. We must have people to underwrite that.
As we build big roads and big infrastructure, we should also make sure that we build the industries that travel on them. And topmost of that is a creative economy.
Everyone in the US is looking to Africa, right? Netflix, Amazon Web Services, Apple TV, YouTube. The opportunity is there. We just have to figure out how to take it.
When bankers sit, and dine together, they talk about art. And when artists sit and dine together, they talk about money and finance. Yeah. So I'll say that there is already interest from both parties. Yeah. The challenge is how to bridge that gap. And I think, we already have, solutions that exist. So now it's figuring out how to scale those solutions.
The richest man in Japan owns Uniqlo. It's not the owner of Toyota. The richest man in France owns LVMH. The richest man in Spain owns Zara. And Africans, we are 1.5 billion getting up, getting dressed every day. And I think a lot of investors don't see fashion as real business on this continent. They don't see us as real consumers of our own brands and of our own products.
We're focusing to do, and we're not going to get much done. I think where we need to focus on first is that our foundational elements. Yeah. First on the infrastructure for cities and towns, and also on the networks, and then really make sure we're crowding in the businesses to come and to really build their brands along this, and then eventually that will give them the confidence to really be lent.
Kenya does not have, or even the African continent does not have an audience problem. It has a consumer problem when it comes to film. Money is not being spent, and this is a global problem. People are making content, making films, and then it's like, how do we then make money?
A lot of the talent is here, but the commercialization of sport is not a thing. And that I think is the big opportunity.
Because sports has that convening power to be able to make, not in a bad way, but a lot of unattractive industries attractive. By allowing there to be an organic way to engage with other industries, empowers those industries as much as it empowers us. And so that's a huge part of everything that we try to do.
There's a lot of good things in the creative economy bill, but it's really taking time before it gets through, and anything that we ask for, it's tied to that.
The person sitting in front of you is the person charged to translate what you've requested to realities, to actionable agendas.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya is ready, and it's ready for you.